Do you fish?
No.
You know, people who don't fish think that fishing is lazy or boring, but it is the complete opposite. There are 100 little decisions to be made, variables to be considered, and you're never quite sure what made the difference. Did I cast too high, too far to the left? Did I reel it in too slow or too fast? Is the lure too shiny or too dull? Do I stay here or should I go over there? And you know it's not luck, but you do not know by how much. Because I am never disappointed out here, because I don't expect anything, because anything is possible. I can be hopeful out here, even in failure. Because I know if I just go out there around that tree, it might be different. Something might be different. Something I do might make a difference.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
Hell yeah! Angler's choice, baby! John Morris, White River, Ranger, Triton, Nitro. Let's go, baby! Woo!
What the hell is even that?
You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your host, Thomas Ahrens. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know what will.
A sniper scream, 100 nights of memory. He has me forehead, and after head goes brace burning gold. No matter who he races, he gonna have a head start. Frontal globe. Remembers what happened to Mom. His father stands on the second floor. Why can you still see his forehead with the comments open? Shut his eyes. He got a lot on his mind. He's been told to hold that thought all his life. Rose sweat tries before it reaches his eyes. He needs brains. Those imaginations in 4K Ultra HD. If you do an inch on his forehead, Bobby will survive. His forehead says 6'5", but his eyes say 5'9". The most epic heroic song of all time. Rose's forehead has a national anthem.
Bro knew this would happen.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to this little last-minute live stream. Wanted to make sure that I got this out to all the winners because I forgot to, as you guys know, I mentioned this on Monday Night Live, but I did a quick announcement on Monday Night Live, but then the stream did get struck down because I said words that apparently weren't YouTube friendly. But YouTube is a cool platform where they tell you you made a mistake and they tell you good luck. Go find the mistake. So we know you've been recording for 2 to 3 hours, so you have to go through painlessly. So I got the episode finally fixed up and I uploaded it, but then it was about 3 in the afternoon. So I'm like, all right, well, today's lost. So that's going to be uploaded tomorrow. I apologize for that. And without any issue. So I thought I'd do another stream just to kind of quickly let everyone know the situation with the tournament. We have the plaques ready. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to order the plaques to have them ready to go, but money-wise, I can start sending the money out and everyone will get paid before the 1st of July. So this will be a super-duper quick stream because I got to make some phone calls. Got to call Brian from the Basscast Radio, who, huge shout-out to Brian. He is the one that sponsored this event, and honestly, without Brian, I could not have done any of this. We're going to be on his show with another special announcement, so stay tuned. The next show for the Basscast Radio will drop Monday morning, this coming Monday morning, so go check him out there as well. Let me think what else. Yeah, got a lot of great shows for you this week as we get close to the James River, the big Tackle Warehouse Pro Invitational event. And I know that we have a good bit of fun because of my ability to speak the English language. And so what we're going to do is I have my lovely wife who actually speaks and reads English, unlike me. I do not speak any of that stuff. So she's going to come on here and all she's going to do is touch the button and make all the announcements to all the people that did well. And then I'll take back over and I'll say some closing thoughts. So, Carly, whenever you're ready, you can hop in here real quick. You don't need those.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the camera angle here because I'm shorter than that.
It'd
Okay.
be funny if my
All
face
right,
cut
that's
out.
enough. That's enough. That's enough. I don't need to look down. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How can they see this?
Oh no, they can't.
Can
Sorry,
you
guys.
adjust this so
Boom.
they can see it? Okay, which button do I push when I'm ready to go to the next one?
So we're gonna be starting out with no divisions. Highly organized. Let me click that. Hit this button here and boom. So the first thing we're starting out with is the largemouth mixed bag division. We're going from the least place to first place.
All right, I've told Thomas that he just needs to stop reading like in front of people because it's really embarrassing for everyone. I literally think everyone involved, not just himself. So 10th place, we have Dustin McCumbee with 145 inches. Wow. Then 9th place, we have Jason Neese, which is 146.5 inches. 7th place is Rodney Williams at 151 inches. Next, we have a 6th place, Josh Reese, 151.5. Oh, we got a comment here. Bruce, I believe Bruce Callis is one day going to have to come down and fish my water sometime, which absolutely.
Bruce, do you think I would like to see her fish against you? It'd be a good little fish competition.
I don't stand a chance against Bruce.
I think you could do well against Bruce. I don't know.
I haven't been practicing enough. All right, so on to the next. How do I do this? Next, there we go. 5th place is Larry Gray. Oh, my dad's name is Larry. All right, he's got 155 inches. 4th place is Jason Church, 160.5. 3rd place is Pete Whitaker at 161.5. Now, I interpret phone calls. I'm a sign language interpreter full time. And honestly, this last name, I used to pronounce Whittaker or Whittaker. And I didn't realize till just recently it's pronounced Whitaker, which I should have known because I used to listen to, do you know what I'm talking about? The Odyssey, something, Adventures in Odyssey or something. I used to listen to that, so I should have known that there was a Mr. Whitaker or something. Anyway, who's highly respected amongst the Odyssey fans. Yeah, the academic community. I like that. 2nd place. Oh, Bruce! You're live right now. 2nd place, Bruce Callis at 167.25. Good job. See, I told you I don't stand a chance against that man. 3rd place.
What? I said 3rd? I thought I said 1st place. I thought I wrote it right. Did I not write it right?
You wrote 1 RD.
Oh, shit.
3rd place.
First. All right, well.
Congratulations, Stephen Beck at 173.5. Now we're on to the smallmouth division. Yes, okay. 9th place, we've got Jorge Lazo at 133.25. 8th place, we've got Andy Bowman, 136.25. I used to work with a lady, Miss Janice Bowman, sign language interpreter, FCPS. She was amazing. She was like my 3rd grandma. All right, 7th place, Jose Serrano.
See, guys, I married someone that can read. I cannot.
I try. I know that I'm going to butcher a couple of these.
Well, compared to me, you're
True. 141.25. 6th place is Dave Thompson at 145.25. 5th place is David Coletta, I'm assuming, is 153.5. Well done. Oh, Lee Wells is here. He says, hi, y'all. Hi, Lee. Wait a minute. We just did 5th place. There's a tie. 5th place, tie. Aaron Ball. Well done. Woohoo. 4th place, Cliff Bennett. Oh, Cliff, my man. 154.5. 3rd place is, I'm going to assume this is Jared Clare or Jared Clare. 156.5. Sorry if I butchered that. Circin place.
okay, yeah, I messed that up there.
Circuit. 2nd place is Douglas Spot. 158.25. Bruce says, still lots of big ones left I haven't caught or haven't broken off. Okay, onward. 1st place is Jacob Hausman at 163. Big Fish Awards, largemouth. There's more?
We could do Big Fish Awards.
Wow. Okay. Oh, this has pictures. I like it even better. All right. Stephen Beck, largemouth, 24.25. Bruce Callis again. Largemouth 23.25. Jason Church back again at 22.50. Water whale.
I thought that was
Look at that emoji that Thomas added in there for emphasis on his feelings about that chonker. Larry Gray, largemouth at 22.25. That's a really dark fish. I like that one. I like it. This one's bright. Josh Reese, largemouth, 22.25. Wow. Sorry, I just had to take that one in. All right, Big Fish Awards, smallmouth. Cliff Bennett, Maryland, smallmouth, 21.25. Wait a minute. So you have a Maryland division?
So for the smallmouth, sorry, I did not prep her on this. My apologies. So for the largemouth, I'm taking the biggest 4 largemouth, and like we talked about before this tournament, to make sure that we could spread the love around. A person can only win one Big Fish Award, then we go to the next biggest fish from someone different. That way, we don't have a case where we're Hunter Smith. Just basically wins every single
Cheater.
award. And no, he didn't cheat, but he just did really good. And I wanted to spread the wealth around to more people to be more competitive. The smallmouth division is the biggest smallmouth caught in Maryland waters, Virginia waters, and Pennsylvania waters. And then we get into the fun side pod fish.
Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. Next is Jacob Hausman, PA smallmouth, 20.5. Rodney Williams, Virginia smallmouth, 19.75. I see. We're just going by states here.
Now, these are the fun ones. These are the
Okay.
side pod ones.
Side pot Big Fish Awards. We've got snakehead, crappie, sunfish / bluegill, and rock bass. Lee Wells coming in for the snakehead at 33 inches.
It's close to a state record, too.
No way.
Mhm.
What is the state
I
record?
think it was 36 or 38.
36,
so he was
38.
really close.
Yeah, that's big. Pete Whitaker coming in with a crappie at 14.75. So cute. What, crappies are cute. They're shaped kind of funny. If you think about it. Just after looking at all these pictures of the bass and then looking at crappies, it's kind of just I don't know, they look like something that should be in a fish tank.
They should be in a fish tank.
Yeah.
I think bluegill are.
Yeah. Okay, Aaron Ball, we got crappie at 10 inches.
I said that wrong. Go
Uh-oh.
back. Yep, I said that. So Aaron Ball wins with bluegill. I don't know why I call that a crappie.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that looks kind of like a bluegill
So anyway,
with that spot.
biggest bluegill award. Apologies.
Okay, that's a massive bluegill.
Yep, 10-inch bluegill.
All
I
right.
apparently wrote that wrong.
Well done. Bad job, Tom. Lee Wells says, yay, that was my PB dragon. That's cool. Tyler Simmons at 11 inches with a rock bass. Wait a minute. What's a rock bass?
So a rock bass is
It's so tiny.
yeah, it's a tiny little fish that only is in rivers and streams and stuff.
You missed it, but Tom goes, they float in rivers.
They do. They float in rivers. They chillax.
They chillax. So
And yeah, that
are they hard to catch?
They're very rare.
They're
because
elusive.
They need really clean water, and most of our water is not clean anymore. They die off.
Oh,
So if you catch them, it's rare because they need super clean.
so they're an endangered species is what you're telling me.
I guess. Let me know in the comments showing they should be endangered, protected. I think.
All
But
right.
yeah, guys, congratulations! A little
Is that
applause
it?
button right here for everyone. That concludes it.
All right, onward. Next, we've got any questions because I can answer them.
But I'm here. You guys got any questions?
Okay, Bruce says you've been hanging around Brian with the spelling. Lee also says something. Goggle eye equals rock bass found in our cleaner waters. Okay. So the water's got to be clean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. If there are no questions after this, I have one little announcement to make. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did post about my puppy dog, Mina, aka Wilhelmina. She had her surgery today. Sounds like everything went fine. We still do have to pay for said surgery before we can bring her home. So, anyone that has the ability to donate or help us out, we highly, highly appreciate it because Thomas did get laid off his job 2 weeks ago, which I'm sure everyone that watches this live stream is aware of. And it is a big deal that we can bring Mina home. And so sounds like everything went well with her surgery, though. Once I step away from the camera, I'm on my way to the vet's office to go visit her and see how she's doing and bring her some toys so that she can sniff them to remember that she has a home, and then some cuddle time. The link will be included in the description below once this video has been posted, I believe, on where you can donate. As apparently it's also posted on this live stream. So it's my Venmo account and then my PayPal account. The surgery was astronomically expensive. I actually thought it was going to be bad, but it was worse than what we expected. So anyway, any help is 100% appreciated. Even if you just want to go on my Facebook page and just share like the post that I made last night, just to ask anybody, just to spread the word even. Like, honestly, at this point, I'm just accepting words of encouragement and even some advice, or even post-op treatments or therapy, you know, whatever we can do to basically get her back on all four legs is greatly, greatly appreciated. So thank you guys for your time, and I will turn it over to Thomas. Goodbye.
Good job. Good job. Alrighty, guys, it's me. Let me raise this thing up. I was like, had it to where my head was like chopped off. Really makes it. Now, guys, the camera is really high, so we don't actually have that height disparity in real life. I know the camera kind of makes it look like I'm super tall, but I'm not. Absolutely awesome tournament, guys. We had so many fish caught. I had a couple of stats I wanted to drop on you guys real quick. Again, guys, I'm going to be making this announcement on Brian's show. Brian's shows, of course, if you guys know, is pre-recorded. So we'll be making that announcement here shortly with that as well. Let me go to show all accepted fish for this event. Let me get that right here. Let's see. All right. Come on. There we go. So there was over 42 anglers that participated in this event. And for all this event, there was over 553 fish caught. Holy shit. There was a ton of fish caught. Not as many rock bass. There's only 8 rock bass submitted. There was like 12 bluegill submitted, 9 snakehead, I think. So it was interesting. Like, I think, and I got those numbers mixed up as I go off the top of my head, but rock bass was, again, the fewest amount of rock bass ever caught. And that's the thing about it. 553 fish. There was only, 5 or 6 rock bass that were actually caught. Interesting stuff there. Our next tournament will be from July. I'm thinking the second week of July after the 4th of July weekend. Is that what you guys want to do? Or during the 4th of July weekend, you want the tournament to start? Either one works for me, but it'll go from that all the way through Labor Day. It's going to be the Dog Days of Summer event is what's going to be happening with that one. If you guys want, I'm going to put a vote on my Patreon if you guys want it to start the weekend of the 4th of July or after 4th of July weekend. We're going to make a few adjustments to the tournament. We're going to do like an every fish counts vibe. We're going to have more big fish awards to the different species as well. So like a second place for the biggest bluegill, rock bass, things like that as well. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting with it, but I'm going to get your feedback on Patreon. So yeah, that's about it, guys. This is a super sweet, short to the point. I will post this also on Patreon so people can know. Again, I'm ordering the plaques this week. I do, but what I will be doing between now and the 1st of July will be paying everyone out. So before the 1st of July, everyone will be paid. I will be reaching out to everyone that won a plaque and some moolah to get them paid out. And then I will let you guys know once the trophies come in and I'll send them out to you. So perfect, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, new episode of Fishing the DMV will drop tomorrow morning. Talk to you later. Bye. You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your host, Thomas Ahrens. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know what will.